Hey kids, it's Dad. Welcome back to the Gaming with Dad show. Of course, this is Dad. Today we are looking at Aero Cosmos for the Nintendo Switch. But before we do that, go on ahead, like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment, share it out with all of your friends. It's good for the algorithm. So yes, Aero Cosmos, according to the eShop, is either unavailable for download, or if you look on this bargain page, it's $199, regularly $249. So I have conflicting information coming from Nintendo on that. Soar through the void, master the skies, beyond the stars. Okay, that's all we're reading there. Originally released March 15th, 2025. Or was it? Single system, arcade action racing simulation from GameTry, who continues to prove that they need to try just a little bit harder. Rated E for everyone, supports all three play modes. It's 123 megs, and it's in English, even though in all reality you really don't have to be able to speak or read any language for this game whatsoever. So yes, this game exists. It is a flight simulator, kind of, sort of, not really. You're in what might be a paper airplane, gliding around the surrealistic landscape of just rocks or whatever. I have no idea. They float in a way that doesn't make sense. Now, the description does say that you are in a spaceship, so maybe this is supposed to be space. There's a surprising lack of black in space. I mean, I'm not an astronaut, but it seems space is pretty empty. So maybe this is supposed to be an asteroid field. I have no idea. But yeah, the graphical style is predominantly cel shading, polygonal, whatever the hell these things are supposed to be. It is kind of a confusing mess. I'm giving graphics a 13. As we move on to sound, there's a 10-second loop of background music interrupted by the occasional ping when you collect one of the giant orbs, balls, whatever they are. There's no explanation as to the mission structure. You just have to kind of figure out, oh, look, I've got to collect 14 of these things. It says so down in the bottom right-hand corner. There's 11 of them. But the sound itself is just a 10-second loop. It's kind of, I understand what they're going for, which is that relaxing background noise that you can fall asleep to, or that you hear in the massage therapy. But it's just annoying and just bad. I've never seen a biplane spaceship before. Okay, you can argue that maybe an X-Wing is very close to a biplane, but this is clearly a biplane. This is not space. You would die of exposure to the vast void in this craft. That's my problem. Yeah, sound I'm giving a 12-2. We're sitting at 25. Controls, they're functional. Up is down, down is up. That's the way it's supposed to be in airplane or spaceship games. It does work extremely well, although you only use the left stick unless you're going into the game. Then you press A. But the actual gameplay controls are just the left stick. You can't bank or anything with the shoulder buttons, so it's pretty limited. But that said, those controls do function. I'm giving controls a 15. We're sitting at 40 as we look at gameplay. So I get they're just trying to create a calming, fun experience where you just kind of chill while you're playing this game. And there's a market for that. Animal Crossing is a great game just to chill out to. There are other games, Abzu, great game just to chill out and relax to. This game somehow manages to look and feel kind of chilling, but then be extremely frustrating. I have no idea how they managed to do that. You have to hold on when you are collecting one of those orbs. You have to go considerably longer than what you thought. And because the orb is white and your craft is white, you actually stop seeing your craft after a certain point, and you just have to continue to fly straight at the ball, because otherwise you're not going to pick it up and collect it. And because of that, it's frustrating, and it fails at just being a chill, relaxing game. And so gameplay is getting a 14. It functions, but is mildly offensive. So with a 14, that gives us a score of 54 as we go into value. Now, I can't recommend this. This is dull and repetitive. It is uninspired and frustrating. And while there are some aspects that work, there are more aspects that don't work in the gameplay. I think we've gone over those. So yeah, value, even on sale, it's a 10. So grand total is 64. It's a D. It passed the class, but just barely. I would not pick this up for the Nintendo Switch. We'll talk to you kids later. Well, that's assuming that you can actually pick it up. Damn you, Nintendo, and your eShop website. Have a great one, kids. Bye-bye.
Hey, if you've made it this far through the video, make sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell, leave a comment. I've also posted 2 other videos down here as well as a subscribe link. So click, enjoy. That's kind of how the algorithm works.